might actually die, but let's do a first gear pull because I've never done one. What's up, guys? So you already know I have car parts starting to roll in for the G80, and I'm going to be installing these two parts today. I don't have anything crazy to install, but this is going to be saved for a little bit later because I do have more parts coming that go along with this, and this is going to be game changer for the G80. It's definitely going to be way cooler of an install than these two parts, but you got to start with the basics. So we're going to be getting this done today and go from there. All right. So I'm going to install the other part first. Also, these wheels are for sale. Let me know. They are off the M240, and I'll cut you a good deal. If you find someone or know someone that want these wheels, we can get it figured out. So this part is actually a skid plate, and it goes underneath where the oil cooler is because for some reason BMW didn't cover it. Like I get for like airflow and extra cooling, but they didn't even cover it at all. Here's the oil cooler, completely exposed. Especially if you lower it, dude, one rock hits this and you're done. So we're gonna be putting this skid plate over it, which is by Mishimoto. All right, so I got this off in like 15 minutes, maybe less. And this one's all plastic and does not cover the oil cooler. This is the Mishimoto one. So just even like, I don't know why BMW couldn't do something like that, where it's just like a little bit more protection. All right, so I just finished installing this one and it looks so much better. It took me like another 20 minutes, so about 45 minutes total once I get it off jacks and everything, but it looks so much better and it protects the oil cooler way better than that plastic one. All right, so while I already have it jacked up, I might as well just install the paint reflectors just because it's a little bit easier. So holding these things up, they literally match the car perfectly. It's crazy. All right, so we got the paint match reflectors on, and they match so well, you can't even see them, which is insane. Exactly what I was going for, because that orange stuck out like a sore thumb. And then we got the skid plate on as well. Super easy install, definitely necessarily, especially if you're gonna lower your car at some point. My only concern is how much lower it hangs down. It's not that much, but it hangs down maybe like an inch lower. So when you are low, you might see that rubber piece get torn up pretty quick, but I mean, that's just there for extra protection, so it's not that big of a deal. I feel like the hardest part about buying a new car is you go from having a modified car to a completely stock car. And although this car already looks insane and is pretty loud for stock, there's just so much I want to do to it. But I mean, it honestly doesn't even sound bad. I'll show you guys. So as you guys can see, for stock, it's pretty loud, and I do think it sounds really good, but I wish it was just a little bit louder. I think I'm just gonna get a mid-pipe, and I think a mid-pipe with downpipes is gonna sound perfect. I don't wanna be obnoxiously loud, but I wanna be loud enough to where it sounds really good. Because the M240i sounded really good, but sometimes it was just a little too loud. I didn't even realize it, but the entire time I was recording, there was a homeless person in a tent over there, and they yelled at me for being loud. Gotta warm up the tires. All right, I might actually die, but let's do a first gear pull because I've never done one. Let's see. This thing is insane. For how much this car spins in first and second gear, and sometimes even third, I can't believe how fast it is. I can't imagine this thing with better tires. And it's stock right now. Like stage 1, I think is around 600 wheel horsepower. And then stage 2, pump gas is like 650 or maybe low 600s. But I'm definitely gonna get a custom tune on this thing and push like 700 wheel on E50. I think that's what most people run, but I'm super stoked. That's all I have for today, but I appreciate all you guys and all the support that you give me. And don't stop hitting me up with questions that you have about the B58 or anything that you have about the S58. As I learn about it, I'm excited to teach you guys and keep rolling out content. I have so much in mind for this car, so much content I want to do. I'm kind of going slow with what I'm doing with the car right now because I just bought it, so I kind of need to take it easy. But I have like a whole list of mods and things that I'm gonna do, and I can't wait to see what kind of power I make out of it, because I know people make crazy numbers with these things, especially with the X-Drive. I mean, people are running, there was a world record broken this week of 8.5 seconds of a quarter mile, which is insane. And that was on a single turbo, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing yet. Maybe hybrids, maybe single, I don't know, but we'll get there. Stay tuned.